What is going on, guys? I am Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Tank. Tank has been another casualty of the attention-seeking campaign of one Celina Powell. Okay? Now, she took to social media to put him on blast after he messaged her on what I believe is either Snapchat or IG. And Celina Powell was putting him on blast for creeping around on his wife. Okay. This just shows you the bad judgment that these brothers have in the entertainment industry when it comes to the women that they deal with. Now, Tank has said some questionable things, but in this situation, it just shows you that a lot of these guys just have no self-awareness. I mean, Tank has said things that, people think he doesn't have any self-awareness for. But I'm going to get into this article from Hot New Hip Hop, and we're going to dive into it. R&B singer Tank shares 2 kids with longtime love Zena Foster. But he's also allegedly been looking for some fun on the side, as it has been revealed that he was possibly creeping around with hip-hop's Black Widow, Celina Powell. As if it weren't enough for her to allegedly expose Snoop Dogg, Trey Songz, Offset, and so many more, Celina Powell has struck again, this time aiming her arrow at R&B singer Tank. Tank is like pro-woman, like he doesn't diss women. He speaks up for them. He speaks for them. So I just don't really understand going at Tank of all people. Maybe her DMs have been dry to the point to where she has to go and put him on blast. I don't know. But you guys are stupid for messaging her in the first place. The last time the singer was in headlines, this Juicy, was when he was embroiled in a back and forth with 50 Cent, who called him out for comments about male on male stuff. Tank had said that engaging in oral with another guy once or twice doesn't necessarily make you gay. This is definitely what Tank said. This is why people were questioning, his orientation. They're saying a straight guy would never say this. But see, the thing is with Tank, he's very pro-woman. He's almost like a male feminist. He wants to appeal to women in an emotional manner. And also, he wants to toe the line and pander to the alphabet community, who, in his mind, buys tickets and music as well. So that's what I feel like with him saying those things. Again, I'm not gonna say whether he's this or that. I ain't got no proof. I ain't putting that out here. I make content. I have to be very careful about certain things. But if there was proof that he was out here messaging dudes saying certain things, then that would be different. Okay. Now it goes on to say it simply means you are experimenting and finding out what you're into. And that's according to Tank. 50 wasn't into that statement, attempting to out Tank on social media. Now he's back on the gossip circuit, and this time the story can potentially damage the love of his life. What's also a point of this is that there were some of his melanated female fans who didn't like the fact that he married a non-black woman, or they didn't feel like she didn't have enough melanin, so he had to speak out against that. Also says Celina Powell is infamous for sliding into celebrities' direct messages and trying to get with them, oftentimes coming through and getting flown out to spend the night. After her encounters, she shares details of what allegedly went down, exposing rappers for their weird fetishes and more. In the past, she has alleged that Snoop had an affair with her and was sniffing that white off of her. Now she's pulling receipts on Tank of all people. See, folks, this is exactly why I tell y'all that celebrities should not be looked upon as leaders. Celebrities should not be looked upon as, like emotional or spiritual encouragement, unless they're putting up a meme that you're like, oh, I like that. Because they are very flawed people. And I don't know if this guy has been cool with her for a long time, and maybe he felt like he was having a friendly back and forth. But bro, you have to have more self-awareness than that, because what you say on social media can be used against you. And this is now being used against you. This is why these guys have to be smarter, Tank. You have to be smart about what you do, or it will be used against you. You are a married man, okay? And when you are being messaged by people like this, you need to block immediately. Don't message her. Don't try to be friends with her. But you know what's interesting? We never see the conversation before then. We never see the conversations or the messages she sent him before. He might have not replied to any of them, and maybe he felt like he wanted to reply to her. But y'all need to stop trying to be nice to everybody. There's going to be people that you just don't respond to, because you know that it's just not worth it. And in this situation with Tank, it doesn't seem like it was worth it. It really doesn't, because all it's going to do is bring drama to him and his situation. And that's something that he doesn't need. He doesn't need to be dealing with no divorce. He doesn't need to be dealing with his wife thinking that he's messing around on her. But dealing with people like Celina Powell will get you in a lot of trouble, bro. I'm just saying.